Hi guys, it's your boy Gadgetman54 here. Now I'm actually inside Shipley Park, like the wooded area of Shipley Park. We're going to go find some things to see. Now, years and years ago, there would have been a very rich family that would have owned all of this land, and they had a massive hall. They had buildings for their workers because there's lots of land around here which was farmed. And there's also a graveyard, which I'm walking to right now. So it's out of the way, and probably a lot of people don't even know it's here, but I've been here before, so I know it's here. So as you can see, there's a wall. They've built a wall around it, so it might be an important kind of memorial. All their topping stones have gone. Obviously it's been here a long time. Now there's no headstones, so I don't know where the graves are, but there's something over in that far corner which I'm going to walk to, because there's a wall. So I like to walk on this middle bit. Now you can get from the woods, there is another entrance. It looks like that's been knocked out because there's a pile of rubble here, so maybe this wasn't original, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure by walking here in the middle, there's no tombstones, there's no graves. I'm not disrespecting the people that have been buried here, but there is a sign, and it says, "This cross was erected for the glory of God What is that? World War I, when this was put here. Now this would have been for the local people that would have been possibly some of the people that could have been on this estate died. So when they come home, the owner of the land buried them on the land where they used to work as a thank you. So he's built them their own little cemetery, which I thought, you know, is very, very nice. I mean, there'll be no, where I work, I've been working there for say 9 years and I could get killed at work. But would they build me a memorial? Would they build me a cemetery? No, they wouldn't. So for this to be done in 1920, I think is very nice. So this is, again, you just get into Shipley Park Wood and you take the first right and you just walk along, and then it's here. I've got wide dynamic range set on this camera, and the gyro I think is doing really well. Now I'm going to climb up this hill. This structure that I found ages ago. I don't know what it is, but it looks like brick. There's brick here, but then this stuff is stuck on the outside of the brick, and it's everywhere. And there's no window, there's like portholes. There's no frames or anything like that. It's just like this stuff is stuck with cement on the outside of this thing, whatever it is. It's quite tall and it's arch shaped. Now here, to support the wall, this steel work. As you can see there, guys, look, steel. All the way around, like RSJs, basically. And it's quite a thick structure. Look how many bricks deep it is. It just comes out of the ground. And that is leaning slightly, so I'm not going to get too close to it. But it's like an arch, a bit of an arch. But then there's like, maybe this was a doorway, because it doesn't go, you can see the footings stop, it doesn't go all the way. So why would this sort of just be up there, and then that structure? It's a strange one. Don't know what it is. Basically, that is now been turned into a house. People live in there. So that tower structure, if you like. Now I don't know if I can zoom in. Just give me a second. I don't know. No, I think you can zoom in to do a photo and not a video. So here's like, this used to be a water tower, and I'm going to show you some plans of something further down here. It shows you what the building looked like when it was originally built. These are the plans of this building. So all of this, like I say, all of this used to be here. Now that building we've just seen, that was a water tower that would supply water to all of this. So now all of this footing here, see all these little brick areas, I just come down here, they've made it into like a step down garden. But you see, all of these, they're the footings of the original building. So all of this was part of the big hall, and it goes right down to that tree down there. So it's quite expanse. I mean, from here to here is a lot of area. And this was a massive hall, was built all around here, and this is where the people lived that owned the land. And then they had all lots of buildings everywhere. So they had like greenhouses. Here's a stable area. There's a stable there. There's the main hall. And then like led to lots of like conservatories, like lots of glass greenhouses. Like acres and acres of it. That could be, those could be here. That's where they could have been. But at the top of that hill, that is where that's where the water tower is. So that's up there. And then all of this was all the land that they owned. So here's where they've like got tunnels, like trellises, and all around the back of the stables they've got like just hundreds of like, well, a lot of greenhouses. So the greenhouses would have been probably here, and the house would have been further down. So the house would have been further down here, and then all of this area was all the greenhouses that led up the hill. This path here would be the main tunnel trellis. There's like a big sort of like quite a wide path here. You know, I mean, I'm just trying to get my bearings to this map. So, like I say, there's the hall, that's the tower that I've just shown you in the early video. There's another house there, but that isn't there anymore. And then greenhouses coming down here. So the greenhouses would have come down from there, all the way down here, and covered, all of this would have been covered in greenhouses, like thousands of panes of glass. And then the main hall would have been built down there somewhere, and I'm pretty sure there's no evidence that that is even left now. But that's what it used to be like, guys. That's the water tower, and that is Derby Lodge, and then that is Shipley Hall, which I don't know where that is because I've never seen that round here. Maybe that's gone. And also this, I've never found this area. These buildings, I think I know where they are. And then the gardens, as I say, you know, walled garden, literally. So it tells you that the water tower was built in 1884. And the smaller brick tower was built in 1970, and it was converted into dwellings and serves as a staircase now. So the actual water tower is just a staircase to get upstairs. That's pretty cool. Women's movement became more active. 1911. House and churches, Alfred Edmund Miller Mundy. Stone wall built in 1911 between the two lodges to prevent the suffragettes entering the hall to the grounds. So this was like a long time ago, and the manor owner, you know, Edward Miller, he built a wall so they couldn't get into his land. It's pretty crazy. And this is all the property. This is the whole of the land, which is massive. It's all owned by the council now. Yeah, pretty cool. Bit of history there, guys. Hi guys, it's your boy Gadgetman 404 here, and I'm just finishing off this video. I'm walking down towards the old American Adventure site. All of this is, you know, that's all Shipley Park wood. It's massive. The council own all of that. I'm walking down here. See if I could do a drone shot. Here, let's see where this goes. I don't know where I'm going, guys. Exploring. I don't know if it takes you anywhere or not. We'll see in a minute, because it looks like there's a path here. So it takes you somewhere. Oh, this is the one that you could, this takes you. This is the whole perimeter of Shipley Park. Yeah, this isn't not classed as Shipley Park anymore. So I'll just see if I can get a high area and you can see over. You can see that, guys. It's going to be 300 homes on all this land. There's a JCB digger quite in front of me. And then beautiful day.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.